Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video we will make our search functionality work so that we are actually able to search for news. So make sure to go into your news repository, and here we will add a new function to call the API search function, so which is a suspend function, search news. It takes our search query as a first parameter, which is a string, and our page number, which is an integer, as a second parameter. And that simply calls our retrofit instance.api.search for news, pass our search query and our page number, just as we did it up here, just this time with the search for news function. Then we can go into our view model. This will be a little bit of copy and pasting in this video. We will take our handle breaking news response function, copy it and paste it below. Let's make a little bit of space here. And call it handle search news response. And for now, this function will be exactly the same as our handle breaking news function, but later when we add pagination to our app, then we will have some differences between those two functions. So that's why I copy this. Then let's scroll up and create those two live data objects and the search news page for the search news response. So this time I will call it search news, which is also immutable live data of resource of news response. And this will be our search news page. Then we can scroll down and let's actually make the function here. Below our get breaking news function, we will have a function to search our news. So function search news, which takes our search query as a parameter, which is a string, and we will set that to viewModelScope.launch. In here we want to post to our search news live data that we are currently loading that response. So resource.loading. Then we want to get the response from our request. So val response is equal to news repository dot search news and pass our search query and of course our search news page. And after that we call search news dot post value and we handle our search news response. So handle search news response and pass our response object here. So that's very similar to what we did in the last video. And also in our Fragment class it will be a bunch of copying. So actually we want to, so we go into our breaking news fragment and we want to copy this view model breaking news observe. Let's open our search news fragment here and paste that in. Import everything. We have to create a tag here. So val tag is equal to search news fragment. Import observer from Android X lifecycle. And then we also need to copy our other functions from the breaking news fragment. So these three functions here, paste them in our search news fragment, import everything. We have to create our news adapter, late init var, which is a news adapter of course, and yeah, we don't have any errors. So for now we only need to change this live data type here to search news, and the rest will be the same, and later on we will add some individual content to this, so it won't actually be the exact same as in our breaking news fragment. And we also have to be careful with this pagination progress bar because I called it the same in the search news fragment. So I think Android Studio imported the fragment breaking news layout stuff here. So let's remove that, scroll down to our pagination progress bar and import the right one from the search news XML file. And we also don't want to use the RV breaking news. Instead, we want to set up RV search news here. Then we of course need to call this setup recycler view function in our onView created. And now we can actually handle the search functionality. So whenever we type something in our search text box, then we want to add a little delay until we actually make that search request, because if we would just make that request on every single letter that changed, then we would make too many requests that aren't even necessary. So that's why I want to add a little delay until we actually make the real request. And that is exactly the same way as, for example, Instagram handles its searching. So if you just go into your Instagram app and search for a profile, then you won't immediately get the results when you type. There is always a little delay. And this delay can be very easily implemented with coroutines. And for that, I want to save a coroutine job in a variable. So we write var job, which is a job, which is nullable. We have to import that and set it to null initially. And then we can call etSearch, so our search edit text, dot set or add text changed listener, this lambda function here. So whenever our text changes in our edit text, then this function will be called. And in that case, so whenever we type something, we want to cancel our current job, cancel, and start a new job. So then we set the job to our main scope, so that is just the coroutine dispatcher main, and call .launch after that, and delay the coroutine for, let's say, 500 milliseconds. So we will wait 500 milliseconds until we make the actual request. And let's make that actually a constant in our util constants class, and add a const val here for the search news time delay, and set it to 500 milliseconds. Then we can go back into our search news fragment class and replace that with our search news time delay variable that we created before, and import that, of course. And now if we know that we passed that delay and the job wasn't cancelled, so we didn't type anything else in that delay time, then we want to make the request with our actual text of the search bar. And for that I want to give our editable, so our text basically, the name editable here. So we can easily access that and it's readable. And here we want to check if that editable is not equal to null. Then we want to check if editable.toString is not empty. So we only want to search for news if there is text in our edit text. And in that case, we want to call viewModel.searchNews and pass our editable.toString. So that is our actual text that is inside of our edit text. And that is everything we need to do for searching our news. So let's run our app and try out if everything is working. There we go, our breaking news fragment. Let's switch to our search news fragment and search for Android, for example. And there we go, all of our Android news. So it's working perfectly fine. And of course the pagination isn't working for that yet. We will set that up in a later video. So I hope I explained everything well so that you understood everything. If not, then don't mind asking your questions in the comments. And also let me know if there is anything I can improve on. Have a good day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.